Good morning, reader friends. I'm here with a super exciting video. I am here to do a 24, potentially 48 hour readathon, and I'm really excited. It has been a really long time since I have done one of these, and I'm really in the mood to just read all of the things and, you know, just have all the fun reader time. You know, I do have quite a few things on my to-do list today. I thought I would share this with you so that you can be my accountability, so that we can get all of these things done. Maybe I'll put the to-do list over here. Yeah, okay. Work, dishes. I need to edit a video. I need to clean out the nursery. I need to fold some laundry and sort through some clothes. I need to read. My other thing was Bible time, but I already did that before I turned on the camera. The hard part is going to be doing these in a smart order, so that I can maximize my time. But I did want to talk about my TBR. So I don't really have like a bunch of books lined up for this 24, 48 hour readathon. I do have The Whisper Man by Alex North. This is what I'm planning to read now. Tori from Tori Between Pages, love her. You should go watch her. I'm like obsessed with her videos, and her laugh is absolutely contagious. So if you're just looking for a good time and to be in a good mood, you should go watch her videos. And this is what she suggested. So she said she read it like 2 years ago, so I'm really excited. I've been wanting to read this one for a really long time, and the last time I started this on audiobook, and I don't remember a single thing because I'm horrible with audiobooks, but I'm trying to get better. This is going to be our first physical book, and then I did get some audiobooks from Libby yesterday. Last night I literally was just like scrolling through forever. I got 3 books on audio from my library. I was listening to like The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, but I'm just not in the mood for that, and I don't know when I'll be in the mood for it, so I just went ahead and returned it because there were other people waiting for it, so it's like whatever. But the 3 books that I borrowed is The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky, and I feel like I've heard mixed things about this book, but I read the synopsis and it sounds really interesting to me, so I went ahead and borrowed it. We'll look at Goodreads. I also borrowed The Island by Natasha Preston. I really like Natasha Preston. She is an author, she writes thrillers, and she's an author that I know whenever I pick up her books, I'm immediately intrigued. It's just the way that she writes. And then the other one that I got is The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. I do have a book on my shelves by T. Kingfisher, What Moves the Dead, and The Twisted Ones definitely sounded really interesting, but I don't like to read like super scary things, like super creepy. So if it gets too creepy, I probably will just return it. I think I'm gonna go with The Mary Shelley Club because that one is looking most promising to me. I'm gonna work on that nursery this morning while I listen to Mary Shelley Club. Now 9 a.m. I have made quite the progress in here. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to show you guys kind of like what I did with all of the baby stuff that I've been given, and then I kind of found some stuff, and now I like have an idea for something that I want to do. So now I feel like I have to do it or I can't move on. So let me show you. Okay, so these are the shelves. So the shelves go on either side of this window, and then right here will be her changing table, but it's still in there being occupied, and I can't get it out unless I get Jonathan's help. So I just put these 2 bins down with like the changing pad thing, and then like there's some diapers that I've been giving. We're doing cloth diapers, but I just have those, and then this bin is a bunch of like me stuff, so like nursing pads, nipple shields, all that kind of stuff, and then a pump, and then that's like a couple of books, and then a couple of like decor pieces, and then some drawer organizers. So I kind of just put it all there, and then I found a bag of all this greenery that I think is so pretty, and I kind of want to put it along the sides of my shelf and have it like draped down because I feel like it would look so cute. So that's kind of what I want to do with that. It would be a really easy task, I think, and I think it would look really cute. So I might do that really quick. That way I can get this greenery just kind of like out of the way. And then this is all like, some of the stuff is like my shelf stuff, like TV, random computer monitor and stuff that like we need to figure out what the heck we're gonna do with. And then these are a bunch of books that need to go on the TV stand. Those I need to return to friends or return to the library. And then just a bunch of randomness. Obviously, we still have some work to do in this room, but I'm at a point where like I feel good about this room. Like if I just do this greenery stuff and just make sure like the walkway is clear, I feel good about this room. Like I feel like I could come in here, sit in my chair that's torn apart that we're gonna be fixing. But that's my dog. When she was a puppy, she did all of that. But like I feel like I could come in here, sit down and enjoy the space, which is what I want. So I'm gonna figure out how to get this greenery up and then be back. Okay, so I finished this room. It feels good enough for me to be able to do other things around the house. As you guys saw, we checked some things off of the to-do list. We cleaned the nursery, we washed Charlie's diapers, we did our Bible time. Now it's 9:51. I should probably go ahead and sign on to work and just start going through my email. It's definitely possible for me to still be listening to an audiobook when I'm doing certain things, so we'll see if I'll get to do that. But I can go ahead and check off read too, because we have been reading. I wanted to share my thoughts on the Mary Shelley Club so far. I am 30% through this book, and you guys, I am having such a good time with this. It really is reminding me a lot of Scream, kind of like your classic horror movies. Basically if you don't know what it's about this girl, and she like obviously she has some secrets in her past, and she ends up joining, she has a love for horror movies, and she ends up joining this like what they call the Mary Shelley Club, which is a bunch of other people that are also obsessed with horror movies. And she ends up joining this club, and of course she has to share some of her secrets before she can even get in. And this club like finds her, by the way, so like she doesn't go out looking for her, but it finds her. So I guess throughout the story she's gonna find out like kind of some dangerous secrets about this club, so that's kind of interesting. But so far it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Like so far I feel like this would be 4.5, honestly. Like I'm 30% through, and that's seriously how I feel. Like I am really entertained with this, and I want to keep listening. And this audiobook specifically is also really, really good. It definitely has that like Gossip Girl, Pretty Little Liars, like it's kind of like high school cheesy vibe to it, but I'm really, really enjoying it. It's honestly the perfect balance, because some of the parts are like a little bit creepy and like kind of spooky, and then you get like, you know, your cheesy dumb high school dialogue, and you're like, okay. But I am having a great time with this, so I'm excited to continue this. But like I said, I'm gonna log on to work, and I actually need to add, I do need to add something to my to-do list. I have to finish caulking this outlet, because we put this paneling on and we had to cut out like a square so that the outlet could still come through, and I need to just fill it in a little bit more. So, but yes, I'm really satisfied with my shelves. I feel like I got it to a really good place. Like I really like just sitting here and looking at them. It's so good. Anyways, I'm also gonna go ahead and check off 24 to 48 hour readathon, because I'm literally doing it. So when my sister gets here, we will sort through my clothes, fold some laundry, do the dishes. And then honestly, if I have like a break, like if I catch up on work and it isn't that much to catch up on, I might start editing my video. But I'm thinking I could also edit it while my sister's doing the dishes for me. We're gonna do work so we can check that off the to-do list. Hello friend, it is 5:12. We have completed almost everything on our to-do list today except for the dishes. My sister did help me do part of the dishes, but we got so grossed out we couldn't continue. It's not even like the dishes are that bad. It's just like everything about the dishes grosses me out. Wet plates, I just, I can't. But I did let my husband know, and he was like, I can finish the rest. So he's being very sweet, because I did do a lot of other things around the house today, but I wanted to update you guys on my reading progress and all of that good stuff. I am currently 62% of the way through the Mary Shelley Club, and I'm having a really, really good time still with this. And then I did do a little bit of physical reading, not too much. But I got to page 27 of The Whisper Man. This is also going really well. I'm enjoying this one. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go. Jonathan is on his way home from work. He should be here in probably 20-ish minutes, I would assume. And then I do need to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner, because I know he's gonna be hungry when he gets here. My video is finishing processing. I can publish it right now if I want to, actually, and maybe I might. We haven't finished a book yet in this readathon, but honestly I'm feeling really productive otherwise. I feel like my reading is pretty productive so far, and then not to mention everything that I ended up getting done around the house today. I need to make my to-do list for tomorrow to figure out what all I want to get done tomorrow, so that I can do that. And then I feel like I'm almost getting to a place with my house where I'm like, okay, I can sit down and relax and not make a bunch of to-do lists every day. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this video published and then continue listening to the Mary Shelley Club. I feel like I'm looking like rougher and rougher each day. Good morning. This is apparently my spot to update you guys. It's 8:36. I just finished the Mary Shelley Club this morning. I was planning on finishing it last night and doing more reading, but when Jonathan got home from work, I ended up having to go pick my sister up from volleyball practice, and we just like ordered a pizza, and it just felt like a movie night. You know, it was just one of those nights. I ended up watching a movie instead, but I did get up at my normal 7 a.m. this morning. I didn't start reading until about 7:45-ish, so I had 45 minutes left of my audiobook, but I managed to finish it. And while I was doing that, I was doing a little bit of content planning. I'm having a Celsius this morning. I stole this from my parents' house yesterday. When I dropped my sister off at home, they always have Celsius on hand, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna steal one. And the Fuji apple pear is my favorite one. It's so good. I love it. So I'm not having my cozy coffee this morning, but that's okay. This is still delicious. I haven't read any more of The Whisper Man. I'm hoping to read more of this today. I did make a to-do list for today, and luckily everything on the to-do list is pretty quick, so I don't feel like my whole day is going to be taken up by stuff today. I am hoping to get a lot of this done so that I can just sit and read The Whisper Man today, because I would love to finish this. Might not happen, but I would love to finish this because tomorrow I'm starting a whole new video with whole new books, so I can't really bring this into tomorrow. I need to get up. I'm probably gonna start a little laundry and take some Bookstagram photos. I don't know if I'll film my taking Bookstagram photos process because it's already a lengthy process as is. And I'm just like hoping that I can take them by myself, because typically I have Jonathan take photos for me because I can't take them by myself. It's gonna be fine. I took my Bookstagram photos. It took a lot longer than I was anticipating, and it's because I didn't really have a plan going in, so I literally was like, okay, what do I do now? But it's now 9:58, so I have to send on to work, so I didn't get any of the other like cleaning stuff that I wanted to get done, but that is okay. Anyways, as far as my reading, I am 27% through The Island by Natasha Preston. I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it as much as I enjoy the Mary Shelley Club. This one is just this one's very high school. Like we're following a girl who has like a YouTube channel and a TikTok account and Twitter and all these different things. And so she's talking about that a lot, but like the dialogue is just very young, and which like isn't terrible. It's just more like, I don't know, but like at least in the Mary Shelley Club, it had that high school feel, but like you had other things to make up for it. Like they all loved horror movies, and like I felt like the plot was really good. This one is just like they have found this abandoned amusement park kind of thing, so nothing really special is happening. I think it's definitely gonna feel like a psychological thriller. Anyways, I'm gonna do some work. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. It's 1:06. I went to the chiropractor. I picked up my sister from school, had lunch, and now I'm just kind of settling it down. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to finish The Whisper Man, only because I now want to sit down and like start setting up my journal spread for next month, and sitting down to physically read is not really what I want to do right now. So I was just gonna listen to The Island on audio. It's okay. I'm definitely not super loving it. Like I said, the writing is a little bit young, I think. I wish it was a little bit more descriptive of the amusement park. My camera's about to die, but like I wish it was talk about it more. I mean, it does a little bit, but I don't feel like engulfed into the atmosphere, which is what I want. But I'm just gonna continue listening to it. I'm gonna charge my camera battery, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. It has not been that long. It's 3:11. I worked on my reading journal. I'll show you. I only did 2 spreads, but I'll show you the 2 spreads. Well, I guess I technically did 3. So just for fun, I did like a title page. I never actually do a title page, but I was like, you know what? I'll do it. So it's literally just like a sketchbook kind of feel. And then I did like my monthly spread, which I am in love with. And then I just did like kind of like a TBR page, which I'm gonna write down like books on my shelves that I want to get to, books that I have on Libby, and then any like book club books. I didn't end up listening to The Island anymore. I honestly just was not in the mood to listen to any more, and I have not sat down to read anything yet, and I think it's just because like I'm not really in the mood for like more thrillers. So I came into the nursery / to my bookshelves because I am thinking about starting back up my Bookaholics book club on Instagram. I'll link it down below if you would like to join the book club. I'm trying to figure out like what to read for the month of October, because I would really like to, I don't know, read something with everybody, but I just don't know what. So I came in here to like look at my shelves and figure out what to read, because I know in the month of October everybody's gonna want to read like a spooky Halloween-ish book, but I don't celebrate Halloween and I don't like to read anything like too spooky. So I'm trying to figure out like what we would read, and I feel like the Atlas 6 could be a really fun option. I also thought that the Cruel Prince could be fun. I'm thinking as the options to do Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, Cruel Prince, the Atlas 6, and that's kind of all I really think would be like good book club picks. It is something that I'm in the mood for. Yeah, but I was going to say, let's see, what time is it? It's 3:30. I feel like I could finish another book if it's short, and I don't think I want to read another thriller. Like, I really don't think I want to. Okay, so here's my thought, okay? I'm thinking I could read The Perfect Date by Evelyn Lozada. This has less than 300 pages, and I feel like it's something that I could absolutely start and finish today if I just sit down. I'm just nervous to start a book right now because I'm nervous that I won't like keep reading, and it needs to be something I'd be able to finish today because I have to start a different book for a different video tomorrow. My problem is I'm also feeling like the book energy kind of fading, like the reading energy. Like I think I'm about to be done for today, and I don't want to keep pushing myself because I don't want to extend that feeling into tomorrow, and I have 2 pretty chunky books I have to finish this week. So I think I'm not going to do that. We'll see how I feel. Hello friends, so I'm sitting down to edit this video. I'm realizing that I didn't have a proper ending to this video. I do apologize that I feel like my reading energy just kind of like faded by the end of the video, but I ended up not reading any more that day because I was nervous I was going to like outdo myself or overdo myself before I need to start a new video the next day. So I ended up not reading anything the rest of the day. I still haven't finished The Island, so I don't have any thoughts on it. But yeah, I did just want to come on here and close out this vlog. I really hope you guys still had a good time, even though it's kind of all over the place and it wasn't like my ideal 24, 48 hour readathon, but I will have another one coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.